She's vibing. She got the speaker on the bike. That's where we all start, man. We had used to have the little can on the bike to make the muffler noise. That's her upgrade. Check it out, fellas. Got all the whips together. If you're new to the channel, this is what we got right now. The 620 Datsun with the beam swap. It's kind of rare that we have them all in one picture together. Got the diesel build. Of course, we got the single cab turbo 5.3. And then what everyone's here for, of course, the OBS, man. This is the next crazy build we're gonna go crazy with. We're pretty much done here with the NBS Silverado. Got the wastegate exit hiding right there. It's a little dirty right now. If you guys seen the last video, you guys know what went down. 4 lady took a shit. I think the clutches went out. We still have to do a little more investigation, but it was bound to happen, man. All it had was upgraded clutches and a Transgo shift kit. So I mean, it was bound to happen. I just wanted to see how long it lasted. It lasted about 1 year. Basically started the channel right here. Is gone, man. It's time to get rid of it. I also had a C6 recently that we just also got rid of, so we're cleaning up, trying to get some new whips for the channel. C6 is gone. We got rid of that because it was just a base C6. It wasn't nothing crazy. I don't want to put too much money into that. This though, as you guys know, it was the very first build. Started as a beater, then we turned it into this. So we could go farther with it, but it's too much of a show truck to really mess with and fuck up. So
just a little too nice to be driving around the street. So we like to have, you know, nice trucks, but you know, something that you could drive around, not really worry about.
Engine bay, you could barely fit an LS in there, I think, but we had our fun with it. So now it's time and then focus on the OBS, fellas. Go ahead and get one last cold start before she is gone, man. She's gonna go right on, bring a trailer. Should bring, we're thinking about 30K or something like that. It's really not that loud. We have like a pretty good muffler system on it. Nonetheless, the truck's gonna be missed. Obviously, fellas, we're here for this. You guys seen it, man. Nonetheless, the OBS is getting a 2J. All right, guys, you see it, man. Nonetheless, than a 2J itself, man. This is gonna be going into the OBS. Now, I know there's a few builds out there, but I wouldn't say there's any like crazy builds that really show the whole process of getting into one of these trucks. So, or an LS, and everybody does an LS in these. So that's why we decided to go with the 2J swap. But let them know a little bit about it, man. What do we got here?
It's just the NA 2JZ that we're gonna do a full build on. So it's just VVTi. Supposedly out of a JZX, so hopefully it's got lower mileage, but either way we're gonna rebuild it and throw it in the OBS.
Ooh, you guys seen it here first, man. 2J and the OBS is happening. Right now we're just gonna go ahead and unload this thing, get it on our engine crane, get into the garage, and yeah, man, it should be an exciting build, man. It's just gonna be crazy in OBS. So as you can tell, this guy kind of had it just sitting outside. It's a little rusty. He had planned on doing something with it, but obviously he didn't and sold it. But yeah, once we get onto the crane into the garage, we'll kind of break down, you know, the whole idea with the build, the route we plan on going with. Obviously turbo, you guys know the deal. If it ain't a turbo, it ain't a build. We gotta have a turbo on there. Got the crane out. You know, when we got the crane out, it's getting real. Put it right next to the OBS. It's new heart, new brain. Start sizing it up real quick. Should be plenty of room for the 2J in there. Check out the vision, fellas. Check out the vision. Definitely got a lot of cleaning up to do on this though, but it doesn't really matter. You know, we plan on breaking the whole thing down. New parts, obviously new internals, everything. The condition of the motor didn't really matter as long as it looked pretty decent.
Yeah, that's all we need. So decent enough. We got to rebuild it, pistons, rods, you know, the whole deal.
We'll go ahead and get into the garage, and then real quick just give you guys a little breakdown of what we plan on doing with that engine. First real detailed build. Like I said, I'm sure there's other trucks out there, maybe a few, but I haven't seen any like detailed builds. You guys let me know. Real quick though, fellas, before we really get into the 2JZ build, want to go ahead and shout out Flash Shark. Make sure you guys check out their website, but most importantly, their Longtube headers. These are the exact ones I I had on my truck when it was NA. If you guys want to check out that video, it's going to be right here. I'll have a discount code in the description. Longtube headers for the low. Fitment's good. Everything fits good. I ran mine for a year. Never had issues. Once again, make sure you guys check out their website. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. That being said, though, before we really get into the 2J breakdown, I figured, you know, there's probably a lot of you that are new to the channel, new to the video. I figured we'd show a little breakdown of the truck, what we're working with, where the 2J is going to go. Of course, like I showed earlier very briefly, that's going to be this 1992. It's actually a GMC. The tailgate says Chevy, but it's actually a GMC Sierra. GMC Silverado, same thing, you guys know the deal. There's really no differences between the two. I'll have Bud talk a little bit about the truck, what we got going on. What exactly is it? What is it, Bud?
5-speed manual with the V6 4.3. So other than that, it's really nothing special. We got the American racing wheels, upgraded front grille with some headlights, and with a nice little lip. Other than that, pretty stock.
A little bit on the interior, of course. You know, we got the square dash. We did the whole restoration on the interior not too long ago. Square dash is the only way to do it, fellas. No cracks, brand new, refurbished. Very rare, bud.
Just cleaned it up a little bit. Obviously, we still have to do the headliner in this. Little Apple CarPlay stereo. And
then, of course, the main thing being that the truck is already a 5-speed. That's gonna make the swap even easier to when we do a 6-speed transmission for the 2JZ. And even the door cards are pretty clean too. So really the interior is almost pristine on this. As far as the interior though, Bud, what are the plans we got for it, man?
And maybe some bucket seats, you know, gotta hold you in when you're gonna be making a little bit more power, so we need that. Probably steering wheel, maybe a nice, you know, suede steering wheel, maybe something carbon fiber like the turbo truck. We're probably not gonna run the stock gauge panel anymore. We'll probably end up using a 1 gauge just like the turbo truck as well.
Yeah, just overall some real simple stuff on the interior. You guys know we like to keep the cars pretty simple, pretty clean, so obviously first thing we're going to do is the engine swap, and then later down the line we like to do the engine stuff before the cosmetics. On this truck we did the cosmetics a little first with the rims and all that, but that's all we really did was grill and rims. But other than that, we're gonna focus on the 2J swap, trans, all that. So let's do it, man. And then obviously, you know, we're gonna clean all this up, get the overspray out, clean up the tailgate, little things that the truck needs. But nonetheless, man, you guys see the OBS that's going to be in the 2JZ transplant. What we got under the hood right now, bud?
4.3, not even the Vortex, just the basic before the Vortex.
So I was wrong, it's not even a Vortex,
no.
It's just a basic.
Surprisingly, we're going to probably be selling this engine. It runs really good. Even the AC blows ice cold, so we might even try to adapt that to the 2JZ.
Obviously, there's not very much potential with these. I don't know, maybe some people do like customizing them.
Yeah, so some people do like to fix these up. You know, they like to throw cans in them, throw them in sand rails. People with S10s that like to turbo them, make some Cyclone clones.
But not exactly our flavor. You know, we're probably gonna try to make 700-800 horsepower out the 2J. So we'll get this out. There's plenty of room to move things around, get crossovers, throwing computers, whatever we got to do to big ass turbos, pretty much everything, you know. There it is, man. La Sierra. All right, fellas, man, you guys see it. We have the 2J, man. Finally, the reveal we've been trying to do in a long time. Engine we've been trying to pick up for the longest for the OBS. You guys know the deal. We've been saying we're gonna do a swap on it for months and months and months, and here we are, man. And just how we've done every other build, man. We're gonna refresh this engine. Kind of the same way we did the 5.3, but obviously in this one we're gonna go a little more in depth because we're gonna open it, do pistons, rods, everything. I'm gonna let Bud kind of break down everything we have planned for the 2J, because you guys know these things have like the craziest potential, man. Break it down, Bud.
Completely stock, unknown condition 2JZ out of a 2001 IS300, which we originally thought it was out of a JZX, but after looking at the VIN number, it's IS300. Top end, we'll probably do nothing big. It's just valve covers. We might keep these or might just do the GTE valve covers. They're just a little bit nicer, cleaner looking. Getting into the head, we'll probably do springs, retainers, all the whole 9 yards. You know, this is gonna be everything done to it. Kelford cams, BC cams, springs as well, BCs or something like that. Probably adjustable cam gears, good timing belt, Grady, HKS. And then we'll do exhaust manifold. Not sure on which brand I want to go with yet. Artec is a nice brand. Better to keep quality on this build. I want to keep quality. Artecs are really nice, good quality, but they're not cheap. And then moving on with the turbo.
This is where the good stuff comes, fellas.
I probably want to stay with like a Borg Warner or maybe something around like a 62. Look into it.
Do a lot of research on it.
Do some research, see what our power goals are and all that. And for computer-wise to be running the swap, probably gonna end up going with Link ECU. Might try to dabble with ECU Master as well. Both really good ECUs to control these engines. Okay, and for the trans, CD09 out of 350Z, 370Z, something like that.
Nice little 6-speed transmission.
Yeah, little 6-speed manual, holds good power. Obviously, we're gonna need an adapter kit for that. Probably go with a twin disc clutch on this. Oil pan too, need to probably run. I don't think the front sump will work, so we'll probably need to run a rear sump, so have to look for that as well. And then to help with the harmonics, I'm gonna probably go with an ATI dampener. The stock ones, they're kind of known to delaminate from the rubber, and these 2JZ GEs don't hold very good power, you know, roughly like around 400, 500, max, something like that, max. So obviously pistons, rods.
And of course, we're gonna be doing other things to the build, you know, obviously like upgraded brakes.
Definitely do a posi.
Definitely do a posi. Yeah. So, I mean, that's all a bunch of other stuff you guys are gonna see throughout the process of building the truck. But this is the main thing right here. Of course, we haven't got the trans yet, but we're not worried about that right now. We got the engine, so we can finally get it started, fellas. Yeah, man, that's just kind of a quick gist of everything that we're gonna do to the engine. Obviously, you know, we're gonna do a bunch of other stuff. Everything's gonna be filmed. You guys are gonna watch the whole build go down here on our YouTube channel, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, man. It's gonna be a crazy build. There you have it, though. Just a quick breakdown of what we're gonna do with the 2JZ, the OBS, the whole build, pretty much. Obviously, you guys are gonna see a lot more in the coming few weeks, months, days. Hopefully we can get this build done pretty quick, but until then, you know, we're still gonna be doing stuff here to the turbo truck. Recently we blew the trans, the 4L80 right here on the turbo truck, so we'll still have to do a little bit of investigating. We're pretty much sure, Bud is even pretty sure that it's gonna be the clutches on it. Thinking for like a quick second, maybe it's the converter or the stall, but more than likely it's gonna be the clutches. It's an FTI stall, so it's like best of the best, so I don't think it's a stall. So one thing we really haven't done yet is kind of investigated further. Let's see. Start smelling the trans fluids. Once I parked it, I kind of just let it sit. I mean, one of the main reasons why I'm not really tripping is because I think eventually what I wanted to do was make 800 to 900 horsepower in the truck, and obviously I knew the trans wouldn't handle that, so we're gonna rebuild it anyways to handle 1,000 horsepower just to keep things safe. And then as far as the engine, so we pushed the 5.3, thinking going 6.0, fellas.
It's not even a built engine, not built block, nothing like that. So
I think I'm gonna do it regardless, just cause I don't know, just to make more content, switch it up. You guys let me know in the comments. You guys want to see a 6.0 swap on this thing? Even though the 5.3 is still running good, haven't had no issues with it. I could either just continue to push it until it blows, or maybe save it before it blows and throw a 6.0. What you guys think? My dipstick's right back here.
Little aftermarket one.
Yeah, it's a little aftermarket dipstick. See if we see any metals. Definitely stinks.
So
yeah.
Yeah, just from smelling it, you could tell it smells burnt. So probably definitely burnt those clutches up. Yeah, it's definitely like a burnt smell.
Smell that? Ooh. I think that pretty much validates it. And then the other thing with it is, like, once it starts, when it's cold, the clutches do grab, but once they start getting warm, they start slipping a lot. So that's like another indicator. But nonetheless, like I said, we plan on building it anyways. Do a little Jake's performance kit for 1,000 horsepower. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Go ahead and do a little cold start for you guys. It's been a while since we've started it. Want to keep the truck healthy. Hear those fuel pumps? Ta cabron, man, ta cabron. That's the new mod, the latest mod that we added. We can finally read our gears. So, as you can see right now, it says park. Still running healthy. 5.3 LM7 for the win, guys. hit a little two-step real quick.
Pops crazy.
The RPMs are at 45 right now, so the higher you go, around like 42, 43, that's when you get the crazy pops. God damn, I rarely do that. I forgot how fucking loud that shit is, but you guys see it, man. We got the verdict. Pretty sure it's the clutches, so 4L80 build coming soon. Of course, he'll be on the channel, record everything and doing the whole rebuild. So that's pretty much it though. 2JZ build coming very soon, bud. It's coming soon.
Yep.
It's gonna be a crazy build, man. You guys don't want to miss it. Like, comment, and subscribe to the boy. See you guys in the next one, man.